Hello everyone, my name is Manaz and I just want to share my experience with you regarding the application Wayground which I'm using in my classroom. And of course, many of you will be using this application. I just want to tell you that this application I found it very interesting and it's fun for students and as a teacher we have a lot of benefits if you use this application as the students stay active and instead of just listening in the class, and it's helpful for both online and the physical classrooms. Students they get the instant result. We as a teacher have the opportunity to give them the instant feedback on their work. We can find here the interactive questions which help students think deeply, and there are a lot of ready-made useful topics in this application. It really supports the students in learning, and as a team they can discuss many of the questions. It promotes peer assessments and the self-evaluation, and so in short it makes the learning so interactive, fast, fun and effective. So without wasting the time, let's see that how can we use this application. Let me teach you step by step how to use the Wayground. If you are a new user, first of all, you can write over here Wayground. Sign up for free and it will lead to this page of the Wayground. Here on the top, you can see the three important features: create, search and upload. We will talk about these features one by one. First of all, let's check about the search. If you are intending to teach some specific topic, then go and write over here that the name of that topic. Let's suppose I want to teach in algebra exponential growth and decay. So here you can see a lot of ready-made resources. You will have the assessments, PowerPoint presentations, videos, and so on. Let me show you some assessments. Okay, so here is the ready-made assessment which I want to assign to my students. But before that, I have to check all the questions if they are relevant to my taught topic or not. If they are not, then what I have to do, I will go on the top left, copy and edit. I will press there and then I will just edit or make some amendments over here. If I don't like this question, I will just make it delete. If I want to change some question, I will write edit and I will change my question. If I want to change some option, I can change the option. I want to change the correct answer, I can just make it as a tick and so on. After that, I will save the question and that's it. Now, there is one more thing. Here you can see the timings. So you can change the timings if you think that this question must be completed within 30 seconds. You can write it 30 seconds. If you feel that the students will take about 1 minute, you can write 1 minute. Even if if you want to change the points of this question, then you can change the points. Okay, so after doing this, save the question and get out of this page. Now, if you want to generate some other question, you can write the topic. So for example, write some relevant real life questions. Okay, real life questions right over here, and after that, just click on generate AI and then let's check that what kind of the questions the AI is generating. So if I like these questions, so which of the following scenarios best illustrates the exponential decay or so on. If I want to take, I will press kick. This question, I don't like it. So if I want, I will make the save changes. Otherwise, go out of this site also. So this is how you can just, if you want to publish it, you can publish this quiz also. If you want to discard the changes, you can discard the changes. If you want to save as a draft, save as a draft. After doing this, if you want to assign to the students or you want to start it now. Assign the students, it means they can do it later on. Okay, later on, just give them the link and they will do it later on. Right now, if I want to start it during the class, it could be students based or it could be teacher led. Now, student based means that a student will have the command when they finish one question, they can go to the other question. Teacher led, if you think that this question, you have to give them the time until they do the question, and then you will click once they all finish that question, then you go to the other question. So it will be in your command. So after that, you will just start now, for example, student based. And after that, you will have four features again: classic, mastery, peak. So here they can just have to get it will be more interactive, and they will take more interest. It's good for the middle school or the lower school that they have to play it like a game. If you want the classic, it's a normal quiz and they will just solve the quiz and that's it. You can give it as a formal assessment. You can just have assign it like a team mode that the students they can help each other. I normally give to the classic mode. I stay on the classic mode. The reason is that here I will have some of the features, like how many times, if it is an assessment, that I can have the control that how many times they have to attend the session. So unlimited if it is a homework, one time if it is a quiz kind. Then timer off or timer on. Now the timer, if you feel that the timer, one question has to be finished in 30 seconds, what you are thinking, then make it on, turn on the timer. If not, then you can just turn off the timer. As a teacher, what I'd like it, as a teacher, I like it over here, anti-cheating monitor. So here, if the students, if they go for the cheating, if they do the cheating, then you will get that notification. And not only this one, you can just disable the right click, disable the copy paste. The students, they like the chat GPT or any Gemini or any site they just open, they copy paste the question and they write on the second, on the right click, they open the other screen and they write it over there. So if you don't want the cheating, if you want to prevent them from cheating, then just use these features. And believe me, this is very helpful. And the rest of the things, you want to change it as a game, you can change it. It's up to you. Okay, so if I am starting now, so let me show you that how it will start. So here, when I just press the start, the student, you can just copy the link and paste it on your teams, or you can just share this class code and ask them to join it with the class code. After that, you just, once some of the students they open their they enter into the class, then you can start it from here. Okay, so now let's go back to another feature. So as I said that you have a lot of things. You have presentations, interactive videos. Let me show you one interactive video also. Now in these videos, the best thing is that, just give me a minute so that I can show you when it will be in front of you. Yes, the best thing is that you can see over here to my cursor that after some time there are some questions are posed. Okay, so they will watch the video. When they will come to this side, okay, come after this point, they will, the a question will be posed automatically. They have to answer and then they can go to the other point. If not, and also the good thing is that they cannot just fast forward the video. So this is also one good thing. So you can just show this to the students during the class. And as normally we say that the teachers should not take too much stress, they are the facilitators. So let the students take the responsibility of their learning and train them so that they can take the responsibility of their own learning. Okay, so now go back to our Wayground's home. So it is hanging. Okay, we are again on the home page. Now let's talk about the upload. This feature is also a very good feature. So if you, as a teacher, we already have a lot of resources like our own PowerPoint presentations, our own worksheets. So let's suppose I have one worksheet. I will go to the device. This worksheet, my students are already familiar with this worksheet because I have taught them during the class. Now, today I want to revise with them the same topic as a midterm, before the midterm exam or before any kind of the exam. So, rather than teaching the same topic again and rather than giving them the same worksheet again, I will just upload it, and here I have to create again, yani extract existing questions. No, of course I want the new questions. So I will write the generate new questions. Which level do I want? So let's suppose right now my target is that let them do the mastery of this topic. Okay, so I just wrote here that level 3. Okay, and now how many number of questions? So I want AI to create at least 10 questions, and here create resources. Let's the magic begin, and let's see that what this AI is generating for me. And can I share this thing with my students or not? Let's check a little. Okay, so here are some of the questions. Okay, they doesn't seem to me the level 3, but anyway, I can edit it. I can edit it, and I will see that which questions are good for me. Yes, the last 3 questions are of level 3. The above 3 questions for level 2, and these are the very basic questions. So it means all 3 levels it has created. If I feel that all the questions are relevant, I will keep it, or I will just delete some question, or if I feel that I should edit it, I will rewrite those questions, and that's all. And that's all. Then add from my library. Even if I have some questions from my previous library, I can just add it here also. So again, I want to publish, I can publish. If I want to preview how the students, from the students perspective, so here are the questions which are shown to me, and this is how the students will look into it. Okay, so I'm closing it. Again, I'm going back. Okay, let's publish this one. Okay, I want to share, I can assign, I can start now. Now here is a sharing thing. So I can share with my teachers. Okay, so this is a good thing that if I have any parallel teacher, I can share the name of that teacher or the email, and it will automatically be shared with her also, with her or him. Okay, so I can then or just copy the link and give it to her. Okay, I can save it also if I want to. The good thing is that I can not, if I don't want to let my students play it as a game, I can also download this as a PDF file. Okay, so they will have the access of this PDF file also, and I will download it in my on my computer. Okay, if I want to shuffle the questions, I can it will shuffle the questions, shuffle the answers also, so that they cannot just prompt each other A B C D. I can change anything. If I'm trying to play it as a game, it will be necessary. It will, how it will look like, let's check one more time. So this is how the students will play. Okay, so if I want to assign, I will assign the two students so that they can watch this thing or they can solve these questions later on. Sometimes we have our own videos also. Okay, so let's suppose this video. Okay, so I want to share this video with my students, and I want to let AI generate some of the questions over here. So for that also, I will go to the upload. And then I will paste the URL over here, and the and this, and I can generate as a video, I can generate an assessment, I can write it, I can make it next, and then the questions on the videos or the questions with the assessment will be created over there. Now for example, my students are already have been assigned some of the questions, and after that I want to review their answers. Okay, so I have on the left hand side there is session. I will go to the session. I don't know why it is not clicking. So click on the session. These are the sessions which I already have conducted. So here let's suppose here the plot the graphs. Okay, so here you can see, after that you can review the students result over here, how many students and what are their scores, or which even question they have made the mistake, or which student have made the mistake, and we can discuss these questions later on with this one. So for example is Mara, and she made a mistake over here. What kind of mistake, or how much time, even this shows that how much time the student has taken to answer that question. Okay, so not only this one, and if we go to the my library, here I have my own questions, the questions which I have, or the activities that I have created. So you can find it in the my library. One very interesting feature which I have found over here is, let's go to the create. From the home page, go to the create and then go to the assessment. You want to create an assessment, create with the prompt or the text, or create with the standards or curriculum, or start from the scratch. Let me create some assessment based on either the curriculum or the standard. Let's talk about the standard. So the first thing is, I have a lot of standards over here. I will just search for my California CACCSS, so California Common Core Standards. And now I will select the subject. So let's suppose I'm teaching the maths, and then which grade level I'm searching for. So from 9 to 12. Okay, so let's talk about, I will choose that which standard I want to teach them. So let's say I want to teach them a system of linear equations. So I just click it. I can click more standards also, but as I'm just showing you, so here I will write it down. Now which depth of level I will choose. I don't want to choose depth level 1 and 2. I will go directly for level 3. Okay, and I want to create at least 10 questions, and let's just wait a little. Now, I feel that the life of the teachers is very much easier right now, and in the meantime, it is very tough. Easier in a way that on one click, we will have a lot of resources in front of us, and difficult in this way that in this era, there is a lot of competition among each others. Even the students are smarter than the student before. So that's why the teachers should find a lot of ways to make their teaching and learning interactive and interesting. So here is my quiz. Here is my quiz. So I will just try to check that if the quiz is relevant or no. Whatever I want to keep it, I will keep it. Whatever I want to delete the questions, if I want to delete the questions, I will delete it. After that, I will just preview the quiz, how the students will see the quiz, and also I will go for my settings, that if I want to change my name, added the name of my quiz, I can just add it, and which grade I am trying to prepare for. If it is for grade 10, I will write grade 10, and is it going to be publicly visible or it is restricted. So restricted means only the students, only it will be visible to those whom I'm sharing the link with. So that's all. So save, and that's later on just publish, and then use it for your students, give them the link, and that's it. Now, as I told you that I can go to my library, and on my library I can see that the quiz is already there. When I have to use it during my class, I will open it and then share the class code with my students, and that would be visible for them. So here I normally like the student based, but if you like the teacher led, then it can be like that. So as I told you that normally I use my classic version. So you can use any version. You can go live, or you can just assign them as a homework or anything. So I hope that you understood. If you are a new user, then you understood all the features and try to use it during the class. Believe me, it's very interactive, and very relaxing for the teacher to check the students' progress during the lesson. So if you have any question, you can ask me by email, and we'll see you with some other feature next time. Thank you very much.